Guts and Glory, a desperate gamble in the heart of Atlanta. Rick Grimes, still reeling from the chaos of his escape from the tank, finds an unexpected lifeline in the voice of Glenn, a quick-witted scavenger who guides him out of danger. Surrounded by walkers and down to his last rounds, Rick makes a mad dash, trusting a stranger's voice and barely outrunning the horde. The city is teeming with death, but Rick's grit and instincts keep him on his feet. Glenn pulls him into the safety of a nearby building where the real tension begins, not with the dead, but with the living. Inside the department store, the survivors are on edge. Andrea greets Rick at gunpoint, accusing him of ringing the dinner bell with his gunfire. Emotions flare, and it becomes clear that leadership is lacking. Merle Dixon, already labeled a loose cannon, escalates tensions with racist slurs and power grabs. His ruthless attitude and deranged antics put everyone on edge. Rick steps in, clocking Merle and handcuffing him to the rooftop, a stark reminder that order must be restored, even when the world is falling apart. The group scrambles to devise a plan. Trapped and outnumbered, they weigh their odds in a city crawling with walkers. With the glass doors buckling under pressure, time is running out. Rick hatches a desperate idea: cover himself and Glenn in the guts of a walker to mask their scent and walk among the dead. It's a move so grimy and grotesque that even the most hardened survivors nearly hurl. But in this world, survival hinges on who's willing to get their hands dirty. As the storm rolls in, literally and figuratively, rain begins to wash away their gruesome disguise. The walkers, no longer fooled, close in fast. What started as a calculated risk turns into a frantic sprint. Rick hotwires a construction truck, while Glenn uses a stolen sports car to draw the herd away. The whole plan could have hit the fan, but they managed to pull it off. Barely. Back at the department store, tensions remain high. T-Dog, ordered to guard Merle, fumbles the handcuff key into a vent. Faced with an impossible choice, he locks the rooftop door to keep the walkers out, but leaves Merle behind. It's a gut-wrenching moment that blurs the line between mistake and survival instinct. Merle's screams echo, a chilling reminder of the brutal decisions this new world demands. With the truck in position, the group makes their escape. Glenn, riding high in the flashy decoy car, celebrates in a moment of rare joy. For once, the odds weren't completely stacked against them, but the narrow escape leaves scars, physical and emotional. The moral weight of choices, who gets saved and who gets left behind, hangs heavy in the air. Meanwhile, back at the camp outside the city, the mood is one of growing unease. The radio crackles with static, only offering snippets of distress. Amy pleads for a rescue, but Shane shuts it down cold. He's not willing to stick his neck out and risk the entire group for a few. To him, it's a matter of life and death and numbers, but to Amy, it's her sister's life on the line. Throughout the episode, characters are tested not only by walkers, but by each other. Rick tries to rally the group, insisting they pull together, not fall apart. But distrust and fear simmer beneath the surface. Glenn, though jittery, proves to be an invaluable wingman. Andrea, though shaken, slowly reveals a fire within her. Even Morales, quiet and steady, shows he's not one to fold under pressure. The episode's title, Guts, speaks volumes, not just about what they smear on their jackets, but about the courage it takes to face the unthinkable. It's about Rick's raw determination to lead, T-Dog's reluctant sacrifice, Glenn's daring spirit, and even the bitter choices Merle forces onto others. The story doesn't offer clean lines between right and wrong, just blood, sweat, and desperate survival. By the end, as the truck roars out of Atlanta and Glenn speeds ahead with a grin, it feels like a small win. But deep down, everyone knows the worst is yet to come. They've only just scratched the surface of what it means to live in a world where the dead walk and the living can be just as dangerous.